no one ever talks about heaven because, like, the whole purpose of that is, like, it's supposed to be all perfect and such, so no one really cares. Like, at this point, perfect's overrated. Like, we can all agree that it doesn't exist.
Agreed.
But in terms of, like, things like hell, like, the thing about that is chances are that that's where, like, most people probably don't even deserve to be there. Which you could look at a random person in hell and be like, oh, they're ugly, they deserve to be there. But you wouldn't notice their backstory, why they're actually there in the first place, what happened, the origin.
And also, I think this really brings up the point of just because someone got sent to hell doesn't mean they're a bad person. Like the person who did the drug overdose, they were sent to hell because they did drugs, they were prostituting, so they did things that normally in society are considered non-moral. But to see that in the end they still don't regret their demons, they don't regret what they did, but they definitely feel some hurt towards their own actions. And it's still affecting them, still hitting them, and it just never went away. So it got to the point where they had to accept that they're there for that reason and they're going to live with that. And that's honestly amazing.
Yeah. I do. I'll give you that one. But going a little off topic, but still on the same topic.
Yeah.
Anyone out there that is experiencing said things, like, there is help available for everyone.
Of course, we can always put the necessary links down below for the suicide hotline, the Alcoholic Association that really helps people recover from that and from drug overdose and all that. It's always good to get some help because while we understand that these shows are trying to represent these things and do not encourage these things, they sometimes put a little bit of glamour on it, which obviously is not an intended thing. I'm not trying to say they intend to do that, but if you can get some help, get some help.
And taking it from someone that's been in this position before, you do matter. There is always someone that you'll end up hurting if you do hurt yourself.
110%.
And it'll hurt them a lot more than they'll hurt you.
I have been there myself before, thinking that it would not matter. It 110% does. Everyone that you leave behind will be feeling that. That will follow you no matter where you go. That feeling of sadness. If you taking your life will not get rid of that for you.
I mean, I was an alcoholic, but I kind of stopped throughout my 25th year. And it was just kind of hard because I was just so addicted to alcohol.
And we're very happy to have you where in the spot you are now where you're not addicted. You can have a drink and that be it.
Yeah.
So I definitely recommend getting that help if you do need that help. I understand it's not easy or you may not want it, but trust me, in the end, it makes all the difference.
And believe me, help is always available. It may not be easy to access at all times, but it will always be there waiting for you. That is a promise that I can make to the world.
100%. I agree. I definitely had different thoughts years ago, but here I am still today. And I couldn't be happier with my decision to live.
And you also, everyone has to understand, like, there is always someone that's going to want you there. There's always someone that'll need you as much as you'd probably need them in situations like this. So if you're having any thoughts about these, if you don't want to think about yourself and think about someone else.
Agreed.
Because even if you don't see a point in exercising life anymore, then try to see someone else's point. Like if you can't get a reason of your own, use someone else's reason.
I agree. 100%. Do you?
I do too.
Yeah. So help is always available. God, how did we go from hell to whatever the hell?
Well,
to
to be
this?
fair, we were talking about how it talks about sensitive topics, so it does make
Yeah.
sense. It was a fair transition. I'll give you that.
Yeah, so help is always available. I'm gonna keep repeating that until it sinks in, because I know it took me forever to actually have that sink in. Yeah, I wish you all the best of luck. No, we're not ending this here yet, but like,
100%. I agree.
wish you all the best of luck. There is always help. There is always hope. Even if it doesn't seem that way, if you feel down to the point to where it's underground down, then you got to realize that if you don't care about yourself, someone else cares about you. So, if you're not going to take our words, then take theirs. It's easy as that. Moving off topic, though, something a little less depressing. What other shows do you guys like?
I was watching Shameless.
I've actually still never seen that one.
All right, what's it about?
It's about these guys. They're called the Gallaghers, and their dad was an alcoholic and druggy, basically. What I'm trying to say, and their other family members have to like take care of themselves. And it turns out that when the brother of the Gallaghers, one of the brothers is gay, the other one is an alcoholic, and the sister is addict of basically sex.
Okay, so what got you into the show?
My friend let me. He told me to check like what the show was about and whatnot, and I was like, oh, okay, it sounds cool. And I watched one episode. I was like, I have to give it a try, and I'm already near the ending of the show, so I like it so far, but kind of gets interesting during the seasons.
Fair enough.
One goes into the military, the other one goes to jail,
Ooh,
and
don't spoil. Spoilers. We got a big spoiler. She got
Wow.
more people.
To be fair, no names were mentioned. That's just what he said, No names were mentioned.
Yeah, but anyone who might have seen part of it might have an idea of who he's talking about.
Spoiler schmoilers.
He sound like those kids at the movies who are like, I don't care if I spoil the movie for grandma.
But yeah, it turned out to be the father acts like a hobo sometimes, and but the other family members are good.
Okay, they're good. All right.
At least what I think. I haven't gotten to the end.
No, you're good. You're good. All right. So, what do you guys like to do? What keeps you busy when you're bored?
Recently, I've been building a Lego Star Wars R2D2.
Oh,
But I'm so livid because the box is so big, but it's so small. It's like infuriating.
it's a big small.
It's a big small.
Yeah, we recently built a Pokeball.
Out of Legos as well. And it lights up, which is so cool.
It's like an actual Pokeball.
Besides that, I've been drawing a lot recently, which has been super fun.
Yeah, drawing is one of my favorite activities, actually.
Yeah. I typically like drawing on a computer better, but I can draw on paper. And I just don't have the hand all the time.
Yeah, Yeah, you're good. I mean, I've actually seen some of your drawings before. They're actually not bad on paper or on
They
computer.
are bad.
Badass.
Language. No, I'm kidding. I definitely could use some improvement though.
I know my drawings are bad.
I'm not gonna talk about my drawings. There's a reason for that.
Oh my goodness. I personally adore getting people's drawings. Even if I don't think it's the best, I just feel good when someone drew me something.
Yeah.
Just, they took their time, they put their effort into drawing whatever they drew,
Definitely.
Yeah, I just like playing video games, watching TV, and
So typical boy stuff.
Man's a complete replica of me.
sometimes go for walks too.
Exact replica. Dang.
One short, one tall.
And I don't even need to talk about what I like to do. I have 1,100 videos of it.
Yeah, you have a lot of videos of it. But at least you keep yourself busy with it.
Oh yeah. I'll certainly keep other people busy if they decide to look at some of them.
Yeah, I sometimes stream on Twitch, but I need to start getting back into it. But
Streaming Twitch, what's that about? Like, what do you do? What do you stream about?
I normally stream first-person shooters, horror, or some like adventurous games.
All right. Well, this is a gaming channel, so you can express all your gaming needs. Okay. What kind of games?
I play Halo. I'm into Final Fantasy. Because at first I didn't even know what was Final Fantasy until I I watched movies first, but I didn't even know Final Fantasy had games.
Yeah, Final Fantasy's series of games, isn't it even longer than GTA's?
I think right now they have 15 games on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something insane.
But that's not including remakes, that's not including remasters, and that's not including the online game of it. That's not including a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, Final Fantasy is a huge game series. I wonder why that is.
It is a big franchise.
I think it's like the size of like Forza's game series.
Well, the franchise also branches across several different worlds.
All right.
Because
Well,
they're not all in the same place.
what do you think?
Yeah, that's how Forza is.
What do you think drags people into like Final Fantasy? Like, what's so good about it?
I think my opinion is going to be a little bit lax compared to yours. So,
We can all express our own opinions.
what do you like? What do you think drives people to Final Fantasy?
Mine would be the movies, but I wouldn't really know, to be honest. I just like Cloud and all the others that were made, and I kind of like the brothers fighting.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
All right. So, what is your favorite Final Fantasy game, series, genre, anything Final Fantasy? The number one.
Mine would have to be probably 6 or 7.
Okay. All right.
I like 10 too.
I've barely even played any of the games.
You've
at all.
seen me play 10. You've played 10 with me.
All right. I guess I'll pick 10 then because it's the only one I've actually played. I feel like if I was into the style that the game was, it would be really fun to play because the mechanics are pretty basic. It's fun, easy to learn. I haven't played the game in a while, so I don't know if anything's changed or not, but I do feel like it's a pretty interesting
think
game.
much has
Not really.
changed. But honestly, I think the game's super fun, but you do have to get used to the graphics.
Yeah, the graphics aren't too good, but it's forgiving because of the game style.
It also might be because the game is, depending on when you're playing, and if you're playing a remake or a remaster as the original, some of these games are old.
Yeah.
So it's really funny for me.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend a horror game because it's just, it sucked. It's called Outlast.
Yeah, screw that.
Okay, so that's Final Fantasy. What are your favorite games of all time? Go.
Devil May Cry.
Say, buddy.
Devil May Cry.
I love that franchise as well.
Okay, and what say you? Favorite game?
Ooh, my favorite game?
Yeah.
That's very, very hard because I'm a very. Does it have to be like a certain console?
First game you think of that'll be your favorite game.
Right now it's Octopath
Okay, my Octopath.
because you get to choose a main character and you get to go around the world, collect the other characters, and really you get to learn about them, get to learn more about yourself, and you get to either save your people, or it all pertain the way the route goes all pertains to who you pick up, what order you pick them up in, and who you choose to be your starter.
All right.
It's super fun and it gives you a lot of options for the same game, which I like.
Okay, so Devil May Cry. What brought your eye to that?
My brother's friend got me into it when I was a teenager, and I was like, he gave me Devil May Cry for Christmas, and I was like, maybe this will be an interesting game. When I first played it, I was like, I probably won't like it because it was the fourth one. I didn't start from the first or the second or third, so I didn't really understand how Devil May Cry started until I played the first one, which was the remake of it when I was playing on the Xbox One. But yeah, I didn't really like it until I kind of was like, okay, maybe I should give it a try, and I got into it and I loved it.
Nice. All right, y'all got any questions for me? I feel like I've been the interviewer here.
You have, but you've been a good interviewer, so that is a plus.
Yeah, job applications will be due tomorrow.
I will be expecting your application, good sir.
All right. So, y'all got any questions for me?
Not at the moment, actually.
Well, let's say you. No?
No.
All right. Let's see. Favorite non-electronic activity?
Non-electronic. Ooh, I like actually reading. I've been reading a lot of novels recently, and that has been so enjoyable.
All right. And let's say you.
Mine would have to be Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, yeah.
We have been playing that a lot recently.
Oh, yeah. I blame you guys for this, but it's actually been my favorite thing to do so far.
And the Monopoly,
When
the
I
Monopoly,
confused everyone.
Naruto one.
Yeah. Actually, you know what we could do? We could technically play around. Like, you don't have to see anything in order to do that. Might crack some jokes or two, you know. We have to put a little bit of a leash on it, though. You know, demonetization is a prick and all. But, yeah, if you guys are down, we can, you know, take a little break and get set. What do you say?
Yeah.
All right. For you guys, it's going to be less than a second, but we're going to take a little pause, you know. Take a little break. We'll be right back. All right, change of plans. We are going to end this here. We'll do another one, maybe. I don't know. It all depends how we feel. But thank you guys for listening and or watching. If you I don't know, liked what we had to say, take it to heart. Help is always available. Don't forget that part. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. You don't have to like, subscribe, and not like that. See ya.